Predominantly, the work of ACCORD is associated with preparing couples for marriage, and we also have a counselling service for those who experience difficulty in the relationship. In 2008, 10,200 couples attended marriage preparation courses across the length and breadth of Ireland. I believe the Catholic bishops formed ACCORD out of their wisdom and a need. I mean, there is a need for good preparation for all sacraments, and on a parochial basis, every sacrament is covered. In pre-baptism programs, First Communion, pre-confirmation, and I suppose marriage preparation in its preparation for the sacrament of marriage is a continuum of the others. It's parish-based. Most large towns have an ACCORD centre. And in speaking to couples about the sacramental nature of marriage, there's information that is new to many of them. For instance, that they are the ministers of the sacrament to each other. Now, I've seen a lot of couples on courses that I facilitated where that information was something new. Now, it adds a whole new, deeper dimension to what it is they're entering into, when they realise that they become the sacrament. That the sacrament isn't the little ceremony that happens in front of the altar, but that from the moment that they leave the church, they're a living witness to the community of what it is to be sacramentally married. So that form of preparation at that level is unique, and it's uplifting for couples. Couples turning up for a marriage preparation course, for the most part, don't know what it is they're entering into. So like everything else that any of us do for the first time, or where we're entering into the unknown, there are different levels of fear and trepidation in some cases. But I think the training afforded to the ACCORD facilitators is so good that in the first 5 to 10 minutes of a marriage preparation course, couples are made feel at home. It's explain to them that the course is for them, about them, and that they will benefit from it. And very quickly, any fears they have about having to speak about their relationship or speak in public, or the things that actually frighten all of us, they're put at ease and told, look, you enter into the spirit of what it is on offer at a level that you're comfortable with. No couple are put into a position where they would feel embarrassed at any stage, and the vast majority of them go away on the Saturday evening very, very happy for the experience. One of the things that couples comment on in relation to the marriage preparation course is that honesty of the facilitators. They see lay people giving up of their time for the sake of marriage. And many couples are actually surprised that in this day and age of busyness, if you like, that there are people willing to do that. Now, what we would advocate is that on a marriage preparation course, the facilitators will say something about their own marriage relationship, but it's appropriate self-disclosure. In other words, it's not my life story being told to somebody else. But if I can use my own personal life experience as a married man, husband, father, or grandfather to enhance what it is I'm doing, well, then I will do so. But while my wife isn't officially involved in ACCORD, I have her permission to use the experiences or the examples that I do. I wouldn't say that marriage preparation is relevant. I think marriage preparation is absolutely vital. The majority of couples are lost in a process of preparing for a wedding day, with the expense and the anxiety associated with it. To take 9 hours out from all of that to look at how are they together in relationship, I think is something that every couple should do. Not even those preparing for marriage, but I think even married couples could avail of something similar, because in preparing for a wedding day, the majority of the burden of that still falls on the female member of the partnership, which is not right at one level. So to take time out and just to discuss, how are we together in the company of other couples who are getting married. And that's the benefit of the ACCORD course, because it is a group process. Most good organisations have a website. Accord are better than good. They have two websites. One is www.accord.ie and the second is www.gettingmarried.ie. And on both of those, any couple preparing for marriage will find a wealth of information. And for instance, on the Getting Married site, there is a free template whereby a couple can prepare their own mass booklet for their marriage ceremony. And they can, go into it 5, 6, 7 times, make alterations and changes to it, and ultimately then download it as their own personal copy.